No doubt, I was one of the people leading the charge with Xbox Game Pass is going to kill off gaming, and it's terrible, and we're never going to see great games again. That was me, literally. Right when it kind of launched, it was not a very big deal, and I say that non-jokingly. To be honest with you, if you guys have watched my channel at all, you know that I did a show called M&C Mornings. It was a pretty good morning show on Sundays that myself and Mooch used to do, and when Game Pass launched, we had a lot of people that were actually at the event, I think in New York, and they were giving away free year subscriptions to Game Pass. Well, a lot of the people that were there gave us those year subscriptions to give away on the show, and people didn't want it. Like, we would offer it to them, and they'd go, well, do you have anything else? I'll take an arcade game over that. Like, people didn't want it. And then Microsoft made the change that the first-party stuff would be going in there, and, hey, I think that all went extremely well. Now, to the credit of kind of what's going on here, I think that Microsoft has done a pretty good job of changing things around. But then you have like this year where there wasn't really much into Game Pass to begin with, right? It's pretty ridiculous how their first party completely dropped the ball. And not only did the first party drop the ball, there were a few notable releases, but even the third party stuff wasn't great. Like, in my opinion, it wasn't like some magical year where it just was amazing or anything like that. Certainly, things can change in the future, and it looks like next year's going to be a much better year. But from what I can see, it wasn't an amazing year by any stretch of the imagination. Now, I do want to get into this announcement because it goes more in the line with how things have changed and how not only has Game Pass evolved and this announcement changes Game Pass in the future, but I think it really kind of helps solidify what Microsoft was thinking to begin with and how it changes the core thought of and process of Xbox as a whole. Hey everybody, I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like on the video. I'm looking to get 100 likes on each of the videos, which is a very small, stupid goal, but one nonetheless that I am trying to reach. So if you could help me out, that would be fantastic. Now, I do want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, this is something that I think, like, if you know Microsoft, right, they used to get a lot of credit. All they do is Halo, Gears, and Forza. Halo, Gears, and Forza. Well, no surprise, those games are the games that traditionally sell well for Xbox. People buy Xbox for those games. But the funny part is, Game Pass has changed that, right? They can take chances on stuff, like Psychonauts 2. But in another instance, Obsidian says they wouldn't have made Pentiment, which again, I get it. Not everybody likes that game. The jury's still out for me. I haven't had a chance to play it. But they say that they wouldn't have made it if not for Game Pass. They don't think it would have been possible. So the latest Xbox Game Studios released arrived in the form of Obsidian's Pentiment, which scored an excellent 9 out of 10 on this site, and I'm going to link it in the description so you can check it out, and became Xbox's highest first-party release of 2022. It's a good thing that Game Pass exists then, as the game director Josh Sawyer has revealed that Pentiment would have never been made without Game Pass, doing it to be such an unusual and niche concept. And here's what he had to say verbatim. I never would have proposed making Pentiment without Game Pass. Like, I literally just wouldn't have done it. I just don't think it would have been possible. The old mentality of publishers and developers is generally focused on larger investments with higher ROI. And that's not the point in this environment, in this ecosystem. For my own sake, making a game so different, I've completely shifted my thinking for Pentiment. It's so unusual, so niche, it's so for a small audience for sure. And as long as that audience is into it, that's fine. So, and again, and this site actually reviewed it, and they stated it's one of the most unique and clever games they've played in a very long time, calling it one medieval murder mystery you should absolutely check out as soon as it hits Game Pass. So it's great to see that this model is actually allowing things to come in there. So again, I liked Quantum Break. I thought that left something on the bone there. They left it open for a sequel. I doubt we ever get one because it was made by Remedy, but they left it there for everybody, right? They left it there so that people could potentially get a sequel, but the game sold like crap. Right? And that's not the only game. I mean, listen, there's like Recore, okay? There was something there that could have been good. We'll never see that because it sold like crap. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to keep beating that drum, but the games that sold like crap, they aren't going to they aren't going to get sequels. So, it's kind of interesting to see how Microsoft reacts to this stuff, and how, they continue to go, oh, well, we can build these other type of games for this other audience, maybe that isn't, set in their ways or set to one particular thing. And Game Pass is more than just that, right? So if you look at what they're offering, like there's perks for Game Pass Ultimate members. It's so crazy what you can actually claim this month. So Apex Legends stuff, a grapple weapon charm, Apple Music, 3 months of Apple Music. You can get that. You can also get Apple TV free for 3 months. It's crazy, right? Like, that's pretty damn good. 3 months of Apple Music, 3 months of Apple TV. They've also done Spotify before as well. You get Halo Infinite Sniper Rifle Bundle. You also get Multiversus MVP Pack Drop. You also get Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis monthly bonus. So they're always dropping like cool stuff that you can pick up, and I love that. I love the fact that, hey, they're like, hey, we can get this, this kind of thing. And listen, I think that it's great. I absolutely love the fact that they're, continually offering these amazing things and these amazing deals that people can kind of get into and changing the game, so to speak, right? Like, I know people hate hearing that because they're afraid of that. I was too, right? I was afraid of what Game Pass could potentially mean for, people. But here we are, and I think that it's, one of those things that, as a fan, I can sit there and go, listen, they've changed some things, they've done some amazing things, and I really feel like they're going to be able to go out there and continue to build upon this. And nobody should be upset about that, to be honest with you. Like, you're still going to have the traditional way to buy games, you're still going to be able to do all this stuff, but at the same time, there's other ways too, which is going to be able to allow more people to get involved into gaming. So, people always use this word gatekeeping, and I always look at that, like gaming traditionally, like, and I'm not saying, like, listen, if you can't afford gaming, then then obviously there's other things that are way more important in life. But I'm just saying, like, maybe you want to give your kids some kind of way to game or whatever. I think Game Pass is great for that. Or you're a college kid and you're trying to work and go to school, but you want to have something fun to do as well in your off time. Like, there's nothing wrong with video games for that stuff, right? And there's nothing wrong with getting good deals on video games. So I always think, hey, they've done a really good job getting this out there. I know, like, Pentiment isn't for everybody, Psychonauts 2 isn't for anybody, but it's nice to know that Microsoft is allowing these developers to go out there and, and kind of give their best effort with these type of games. They're allowed to come out with, something else. And I love that. I think it's phenomenal. It's absolutely great to see. I can't wait to see what happens in the future with all this stuff. It's going to be very interesting next year, 2 years, to see where this all goes. Now, with that being said, please let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. I absolutely appreciate the interaction and things like that from everybody. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thanks once again. Crap Gamer, out.